The Garden of Eden, Mount Meru, Magnetic Mountain, 4 rivers. Now we know why they call it the Magnetic Mountain. Because within the concave earth, beneath the veiled celestial sphere, there is a pyramid, a double pyramid, emanating magnetism. The Garden of Eden has been found within the concave earth. Who have laid the foundations of the earth? Foundations of the earth. Right there in the middle, guys. Foundations of the earth. Laid them with measures. I stretched the lines across it. Yada, yada, yada. Where are the foundations fastened? It's floating. It's right in the middle of the earth. In the middle of heaven. And the morning stars actually sang together. You know, the morning stars, when the cornerstone was laid on top of the north, on the sides of the north. Stars, sonoluminescence, they're singing, get it? Sound, vibration. Yeah, I think you get it. And the sons of God shall ever do it too. So, magnetite. It's a mineral, one of the 3 common naturally occurring iron oxides chemical formula, and a member of the spinel group. Magnetite is the most magnetic of all the naturally occurring metals on Earth, or in Earth. Its crystal habit is octahedral. The most magnetic element in the Earth is octahedral. Go figure. In crystal field theory, octahedral complexes are by far the most common and the easiest to visualize. According to CFT, an octahedral metal complex forms because of the electrostatic interaction of a positively charged metal ion with 6 negatively charged ligands, or arms here, with the negative ends of dipoles associated with the 6 ligands. So in the middle, you have the positive. Middle of the earth, middle of the heaven, tree of life, whatever you're going to call it. It's emanating this push, positive push. Remember the ether push. You're being pushed to the earth. Everything is being pushed from the center. The Earth's field are gyroscopically aligned to the north-south axis. Interesting. Remember how I told you about how when I did my auroras video, had the polar openings, so the magnetic north and south pole actually fluctuate a little bit due to the outer rind actually kind of bending. The actual heaven, the central octahedral heaven, does not move. It's stationary. It says the foundations of the earth shall not be moved in Scripture. And then, of course, you got the 4 equatorial equilibrium points, A, B, C, and D, right there in the ocean, that they balance the geostationary and geosynchronous satellites. So you tell me, how do you know there's an octahedron in the middle of the concave Earth, Steve? How do you know? Well, like I told you before, I read the Bible, Job chapter 38, verses 4 through 7, laid it with measures, stretched a line upon it, the cornerstone was placed. I read Revelation 21, describes the city as wide as it is long, as it is high. It's 12,000 furlongs. And then I found out that there's magnetic equilibrium points within the ocean along the equator at 90 degrees apart. And then we have a little corroboration from our good old buddies at Not a Straight Answer. You see, I was doing some studying up on the meteoroids that hit the glass sky at 100 kilometers. And this lady was giving a presentation, and she mentioned this little gem that just kind of piqued my interest. She said, the sources of these sporadic meteoroids are coming from the north apex and the south apex. They're also coming from the helion and the antihelion. When you think of pyramid and the word apex, then apex is the top of the pyramid, right? But if it's a north apex and a south apex, you're talking about a double pyramid, an octahedron, right? It's crazy, guys. And it's right there in plain sight. Let me show you. It's right there for you all to see. Let me get myself out of the way here. This is from Sporadic Meteor website. Sporadic meteors don't come from completely random directions, which their name implies. Most sporadic meteors come from 6 sporadic sources. Look at this. Look at this imagery. Look at this imagery, people. We have the celestial sphere in the middle of the Earth. We have the north apex side of the pyramid. We have the south apex side. I also mentioned to you before that the northern side was brighter than the southern side. Okay, now of course they're going to twist things. They're going to try to fit this within a heliocentric model. They're going to say, well, the apex meteor, the apex is in the direction of Earth's motion, so apex meteors collide head-on with Earth. The helion and antihelion, these are the helion and antihelion sources. Now this is also interesting too, because I mentioned before, on one side we have the sun, and then we have the anti-solar point, the Gegenschein. It's right there in plain sight, people. So, and then they also talk about a toroidal origin too. Let me see if I can get that one to you really quick here. There it is. Toroidal origin of meteors. Look at this, guys. So we have the helion and the antihelion coming from the sun, and then we also have the Gegenschein, where the sunlight converges on the opposite side, just like I told you before in the concave Earth. Then we have the north and south apex. We have a octahedron in the middle of the concave Earth, in the middle of heaven, behind the celestial sphere. And the north and south toroidal origin actually traces the perfect outline of the celestial sphere. Even this asteroidal one does as well. It's right there in plain sight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the nail in the coffin for the concave Earth. No doubt about it. Oops, wrong image. No doubt about it, guys. No doubt about it whatsoever. This is what's going on, guys. It's right there. It's right there.
Why do you ask questions?